Okay, so this is a little video that I'm making in a reaction to a movie I watched in psychology class. We're supposed to be writing a paper about it, but I thought I'd make a video so I can talk out my thought process and then share it, so I'm probably going to bring it up to somebody. So here it is! Okay, the video was about a link between getting vaccinated when you're a baby and whatnot, and autism and ADHD, and which side we would take on it. I don't know which side I would take on it because I've never heard of this argument before, so I'm pretty much basing everything I have to say off of the video I watched in class today. First, I just want to bring up, I've had all my vaccines and everything, and I don't have ADHD or autism or anything. The shots that I have include diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. I'm fine. Polio. Nope, never had it. Hepatitis B. No. I've had the chickenpox shot. Twice. Never had chickenpox. Meningitis. Never had it. Hepatitis A. No. HPV. Not only have I not had HPV, I've never had cervical cancer. See, I'm fine. I've had the shots, and I'm perfectly healthy, and my siblings have had the shots, and they're perfectly healthy as well. My first point. How the hell are these kids in school? That's what I want to know. These parents are refusing to get their children vaccinated when they're babies and whatnot, but yet their kids are going to school. I want to know how this is possible, because any school I know of, the majority of the times the school requires that the children be vaccinated before they can even be enrolled. So how are they in school? I had to be vaccinated before I even started kindergarten. So if they're not vaccinated, how the hell are they in school? One mother they were interviewing wanted to know, why vaccinate for polio? It doesn't exist. Why get vaccinated for diphtheria? There's no more diphtheria in the United States. Yeah, because you want to know why there's no more diphtheria and no more polio? There's a vaccine for it. This same mom also brought up a point I thought was actually a pretty good point, but she said when she gave birth to her baby, they wanted to give the baby a shot for hepatitis. Well, hepatitis is an STD. Why vaccinate your newborn for an STD when a newborn shouldn't have an STD unless the mother had an STD while pregnant? The baby's not going to have sex and get STDs. Then they were also talking about some group that Jenny McCarthy and Jim Carrey are part of, and on their website I guess it says that autism is reversible and preventable. How the fuck is autism reversible? You would think if autism was reversible, they'd be able to reverse other mental retardations, like Down syndrome, or whatever else is out there. Also, the CDC, the Center of Disease Control, posts on their website, the different forms of vaccines and risk factors that come along with these vaccines. It says risk factor is very, very rare, but it could be deafness, blindness, permanent brain damage. But not on that website do you see anywhere that it says this vaccine causes autism, ADHD, behavioral problems. If you really think about this, most of the time when these kids are getting these vaccines, it's, they're babies or 2 years old or whatnot, which coincidentally is the same age where symptoms of autism and ADHD start making their presence. So if you had a child who was going to be autistic or whatever, then, by the time they hit that age, the autism symptoms are going to start appearing, which also happens to be the same age that they start getting all these shots. They showed studies saying that there was no link between these vaccines or autism or ADHD. In fact, they had 12 studies showing this. To me, that's more than enough studies to show that there is clearly no link between the two. Usually they'd only back this up by 2 or 3 studies. but they have 12. I don't know, my opinion might be a little bit biased because I come from a family with a ton of medical background, but I'm just saying, it almost seems pretty stupid. I'm assuming this is probably a sensitive issue for some people. I'm not totally sure. Like, I don't know, maybe it's along the lines of, like, abortion and whatnot with some people. But I'm not trying to piss anybody off by any means. I mean, this is just my opinion, I guess, or my reaction to some of these people in the video because they were kind of stupid. I mean, look, these parents who are, like, not wanting to vaccinate their kids to build up immunity to these diseases were probably vaccinated themselves when they were younger. And they're fine. I don't know, I personally hate getting shots, but I'm glad my mom got me those vaccines, because then I would probably have some of these diseases. Well, I think that's about all my rambling has to do, so maybe this will spark some debate amongst people I know. But, I don't really know how to end this, so I'll probably just end it. And, I don't know, I guess, tell me what you think. I don't know. Does it sound like a good paper to you? Like good topics? What not? Let me know.